So my name is Nantchev, and this channel is all about helping you become a remarkable entrepreneur. So click on the subscribe button below and press the bell notification right next to it for the latest uploads. So how important is sacrifice for an entrepreneur? It's very important. It's on parallel with persistence and ambition and drive. You see, sacrifice means that entrepreneurs are willing to do the things other people will not do, so in the future the entrepreneur can live the life that other people cannot live. Meaning they're willing to sacrifice their Saturday nights, their Friday nights, their Sunday, all day Sunday. They're willing to sacrifice all their free time up front, so in the future they have more free time, more money, more freedom. They're willing to sacrifice their free time to do. They're willing to sacrifice their free time, things that other people will not do, so in the future they can enjoy the life other people cannot enjoy and cannot have. You see, at the moment I'm 24, and about a week ago actually, 24, and there's a thing in entrepreneurship called the 10 dark years, which essentially talks about late teens and the early to mid or so 20s, and maybe late 20s as well, where it's you're working around the clock on your stuff in one way or another to create the life you want to create, to do the things you want to do, and to be able to earn and justify the things you want to have and do and be and go. Because a lot of people will enjoy their free time, and nothing wrong with that. They'll drink and party and all the rest, and they'll live for the weekend. Nothing wrong with that. But a lot of people then, 10 years down the line, will then realise what have they done with their life so far. And that probably also is where the midlife crisis comes from. People in their 40s have realised they've not done anything. Or what do? They have a crisis of character, I suppose, and they just realise, hey, I've got to do something. And they go out and get a Harley Davidson, which is pretty cool, isn't it? But it's like I'm 24 and I'm about to publish my second book on marketing and business. That's pretty cool. Whether you compare that to my generation or my age group or whatever, that's pretty cool. I mean, there's other people out there that have done way cooler stuff than me at the same age or younger, but the overwhelming majority of people have not done anything as cool as this. Or have a YouTube channel, written a book, and it's like, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I'm in the minority, and the question really is, are you? Are you sacrificing your time and your freedom to create a better life for yourself? Because when you sacrifice your time, you really are creating a better future for yourself. A lot of people will live for the weekends, and they'll look forward to Fridays and Saturdays and dread Mondays. And they have a clear separation of time and work and free time, time, work-life balance kind of thing. But the real thing is you can integrate it. When your work is your life, and you love what you're doing, then the work and balance it's very grey. There's no black or white. It's very grey, and it's like today's Tuesday, but to me it doesn't feel like a Tuesday. It just kind of feels like any other day. But I know it is Tuesday, but it's like, whatever. I'm just doing my stuff. I know my goals. I'm working on my systems and processes. I'm just working towards it, bit by bit, chipping away like a block of marble, and I have a vision, an idea for what kind of statue I want to create. I'm just chipping away at it, bit by bit, taking chunks away, and bit by bit I get ahead. Day by day we get ahead. We sacrifice our free time. Leisure. I've not played video games in ages. I want to try and go for the rest of the year or so, come to think of it now, without playing video games, because it's like, well, why not? There are much better things to do. I'm going to sacrifice the pleasure of playing video games so I can have more free time to work on this marble, this lifestyle that I want, and this future that I want. So in the future, guess what? I've got bags and mountains full of free time that I don't need to worry about it. I want to play a game. That's short-term pleasure. I'm realising the long-term gain. Massive delayed gratification. I've got these videos to create, a book that I want to finish the manuscript very soon, and then I want to create, by the end of September, tons and tons of Udemy courses to monetize them directly, and that I'm really excited to really push those forward. It's going to be interesting. I have no idea what to say. So I'm sacrificing my free time, my days to get this stuff done. In fact, today is actually the 5th of September, and I'm just blasting out all these videos, or certainly the majority of videos, because I've got a few things to do elsewhere. Blast these videos out. So there's every video I'm creating that's freeing up 24 hours of my time. Blast a video out, and I got more. Blast out 10 of them in a day, and it's like great. That's 10 days free time extra that I can then focus on other things. So sacrifice is very important as an entrepreneur. Sacrificing their free time and energy in the short term to create the life and create the free time elsewhere to have a much better life further on. And that's what it's all about. And I don't relax too much, unfortunately, good or bad, but I don't relax too much. I think that's good, because if I rest on my laurels for too long and too often, I'm losing. People are overtaking me, or I'm losing time, losing momentum. Let's get all this stuff done. I'm very much a case of do the work once and get paid forever. Let's sacrifice that time and let's do a little bit extra, a little bit extra, a little bit extra now, so as to do the work once and get paid forever. Oh, you've done 10 videos today, have you? Oh, why not 11? Oh, you've done 1 chapter in your book. Oh, why not 2? 1 chapter in the book. You've done 2 chapters. 2 chapters. Why not 3 chapters? A little bit extra, a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, until you either feel guilty you spent too much time and done too much, or you're tired out, and then you can give it a break. So I say keep doing more and more, and I also say do the work once and get paid forever. How can I create this? How can I do something once and get paid forever? Create a book, put it online, do the work once. Create a video, create a Udemy course, even do a podcast recording. How can I do the work once and get paid forever? That's what I'm interested in. Doing the work once and getting paid forever. That's what I'm really interested in. I'm not interested in grinding it out. You know, spending 1 hour a day for 1 hour's wage, or 1 hour for 1 hour's wage. Nothing wrong with that, but that's not for me, unfortunately. So I'm pushing and pushing and pushing and striving. I always want to do a little bit extra, sacrifice that extra time, that extra pleasure just to get this extra thing done, because that means more free time later on. That free time allows me to be a little bit extra productive, and that all compounds. And again, day by day, in business, as entrepreneurs, we get ahead. We get ahead little by little every day. Little by little every day we get ahead, and we change our fortunes just by changing our habits, and we change our fortunes by changing our habits. So if I have the habit of working, not like in circles and being busy and like running around like a busy lunatic, but being productive. I have my 5 goals defined that I want to achieve in the year, and I think how can I achieve each one with a system, with a process, a repeatable, predictable system that I could just feed into, and it does its trick, does its magic automatically. That is what I'm after. That's what I'm interested in. So my question to you, the question of the day is, how much are you sacrificing, and what are you doing now to get ahead? What I'm sacrificing largely is my free time. My free time, and what I'm doing to get ahead is I've defined my goals. I've written them all down in a to-do list. I've got chapters to write. Well, not too many chapters. I've got a few chapters to write here and there in my book. I've got other miscellaneous things to do elsewhere with regards to marketing, and a bit of a to-do list for all sorts of little crazy things. But each of them are different priorities, but their ideas jotted down. So how I'm being productive and how I'm sacrificing. What I'm sacrificing is time, and how I'm being productive is with my goals and my to-do lists. That is what I'm doing. What about yourself? Comment below. But also remember that this channel is all about helping you become a remarkable entrepreneur. So go out there today and do something remarkable. But again, in the meantime, however, click on the subscribe button below and press the bell notification right next to it for the latest uploads. How cool is that?